Yo, what's going on guys, Dylbobz here, and welcome back to a brand new Rocket League video here on the channel. Today we are actually going to be checking out what is inside of a Rocket League car, that's right. So as you know, Rocket League, the cars in Rocket League we control with a controller or a keyboard, and we don't actually know if there's a tiny little dude inside there with his helmet on, you know, a bit like the Stig, driving around doing flips and stuff. We don't actually know if there is anyone inside of the car on Rocket League. So do you know what, that made me think, you know what, I'm going to make a video about this, and I'm going to check what is inside of the cars on Rocket League. Now, we know that there's a bunch of different cars on Rocket League, and each one could contain a different thing. Maybe there's one secret car that has actually got some really cool hidden secrets inside, we don't know. But in this video, we're going to be checking out what is inside of the Octane, Dominus, and Roadhog, because I think when I think of Rocket League cars, they are definitely the first ones that spring to mind. They're definitely the three that represent Rocket League cars in my eyes. So yeah, we're going to be checking out what is inside of all of them. So first off, what we did was, as you can see, I've got my Octane here looking beautiful, and what I did was I created a private match where the maximum goals was only one, so we could quickly finish it, score a goal, and then we could go into the replay and fly inside of the car. So when I went into the replay, I just quickly saved the replay, viewed it straight away, and we actually get to see what is inside of an Octane. This is not the ZSR, just the normal Octane. So yeah, let's see what we can find inside of this incredible car. Comment quickly pause the video before we even look inside. Tell me, don't cheat. Tell me what you think is going to be inside of a Rocket League car. Pause and comment that now and see if you're right. You might be right, you might be wrong. So there we go, so let's have a look. So all we have to do is go into the fly camera setting, and you can actually jump straight inside. So as you can see, we emerge into the Rocket League car, the Octane, and as you can see all of the what do you call that, all of the suspensions and the framework of the car. You can see the underside of the engine, you can see the springs on the wheels, which you can't normally see when you're upside down or near, like driving the car usually. So there is a lot more than what you can see on the outside, that's for sure. You can see the other half of all these things you can see on the outside, but there is no seat and there is no little sticker man. Like, come on Psyonix. I know basically the reason they didn't have a little character was because it would just take up way too much space, and it would just make the game lag even more, having a little guy drive around. You know, I think it would be cool if you did have a little guy driving around, but obviously they want to save as much space. So as you can see the frame of the windows, which is pretty cool, and you can sort of see the inside of Heatwave, but I think that's just the textures going through. But it's pretty cool what you can see, how like you can see the inside of the car, but you can't really see a seat and pedals, which would be cool if it was a full 3D object and you could see seat and pedals. But I think the reason they didn't do that was to just save space. Also, you actually see how tiny you are. So imagine if there was a little driver in there. He'd actually be one little midget, because either the goals are massive or they're just midgets. And I think they're just midgets. So next up we have the Dominus GT. Now maybe the Dominus is a flat car, so I'd expect less in this, but actually you can see quite a lot. So when you look out of the window, you can see the exhaust, which looks really cool actually. Just so that, I mean the engine, why did I say exhaust? You can see the engine there, which looks pretty cool. It will make for some good screenshots. But you can actually see the engine on the bottom. You can see parts of the exhaust on the bottom. You can see all the springs and stuff, which is pretty cool. Basically the same stuff as that, but you can see because the front of the car is longer, you can actually see in a minute we go into the front of the car and you can see a bit more. But this back sort of grill thing, this back window thing, you can actually see out of, but when you're outside you can't see in. It's really weird how they've done this, so they've made it like a one-way window. It's pretty cool, but that's how it works to save space. That's how games really do when they develop things. That's what they do. But as you can see that, we look through the front where the radiator is and stuff, and you can see this like bar going across, and you can see the lights and things like that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think it's really cool, like seeing some of the. It's not really cool as in, whoa, I didn't know that was there. It's sort of cool as in that's a car. That's like what a car would look like in real life. Obviously, cars don't have mechanisms that let them fly, but you know, that's what makes Rocket League cool. So yeah, that's the Dominus GT, a pretty cool car, as you can see. But then basically those exhausts and the engine on the bottom, the red bits that you can see on the bottom, you can also see the other half when you're upside down. So actually no, when you're upside down, you can see sort of like this red part of the exhaust, like the engine and things, sort of, it's a bunch of car stuff, and you can see the other side of it. And I actually try, it's really hard to like do things precisely because your camera moves so fast, but if you look inside of this massive exhaust, you can see they've actually got things inside of it as well, which is pretty cool how they've gone to that. But basically what I assume happened was you have 3D modelers, like they model the car as if it would be in real life, and then they just take away the seats. That's pretty much what they do. So then we have third and final, the Roadhog. I thought the Roadhog would definitely be a good one to check out because it's such a massive car. Like, it's huge. As you can see, we've dressed it up as the fire engine because I think that's what a Roadhog represents. It's huge. It's insane with the massive exhaust coming out. But as you can see, we enter through the back, and actually, if you actually slow that down as we enter through the back, you can see quite a lot of stuff. But we're trying to get in line with a window to see what it would look like as a person looking through the window, because as much as this video is to see what sort of materials and what sort of objects we see inside, it's also to see what perspective it would look like if you were playing Rocket League in real life. Now imagine playing Rocket League in real life. You would be looking at this huge ball just sat there while you're whacking go about. Like, it would take some nerves to go and play Rocket League in real life. But as you can see underneath, we see the inside of the wheels. It's got the they've got the brake discs and everything. They look really cool. The wheels do, actually. A lot of detail in the wheels. And then inside the car, it's pretty much like the other ones, but there's a lot more pipes and things because the Roadhog, it's got like a bunch of sick exhausts, and it's just a massive car all intertwined with a bunch of different pipes. So yeah, that's the Roadhog. It's really cool. I really like the design of the Roadhog, even though it may not be the best car to play with. It's got a really good design, well thought design, and I just love it. Love it to bits. It's a really cool car, especially when you jump inside of it. Like, as you can see like the grill and everything. But yeah, that is it. That is what is inside of Rocket League cars. Now tell me, would you? Honestly, I think it would be a lot cooler if there was seats and, you know, that little stick guy inside just sat there chilling, like, yeah, dude, I'm just riding this car. It would be pretty cool. Like, you can't deny it. It would be pretty sick. But anyway, guys, we're going to be left with the Dabbing Reaper. What is inside of a Dabbing Reaper? Here we can see what is inside of a oh wait, nothing. So yeah, we're going to be left with the Dabbing Reaper just to finish off. But yeah, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. Hopefully, if there's any Rocket League mysteries that you want to find out, like what's inside the ball, no, maybe not that. But if there's any mysteries that you want me to research and find out and check out in a video, then let me know. Any questions you have about Rocket League, any mysteries that you think should be solved or things like that, then let me know down in the comments, because I will definitely be sure to check them out. But anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. Hopefully it was a nice one just to relax and watch to see what was inside of a Rocket League car. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.